You know, we showed you the video. We're going to show about 20 seconds of it in just a moment. Yesterday, of Kyrsten Sinema being harassed at Arizona State University, where activists, an illegal immigrant, that is what she is, an illegal immigrant, okay, whether that offends you or not, chased her into the bathroom. A bunch of other activists did. They're not happy that she won't sign off on this $3.5 trillion bill. She has her reasons. She's not as sort of bananas lefty as most of the other Democrats are. And her and Joe Manchin are holding the line on this, along with all of the Republicans. But the activist base is not happy. So they chased her first into the bathroom. Here's a little bit of that.
Okay, I'll be back.
Senator, we want to talk to you real quick. Can we talk to you real quick?
Hi, actually, I am heading out.
Right now is a real moment that our people need in order for us to be able to talk about what's really happening. We need a Build Back Better plan right now.
We knocked on doors. We need solutions. The Build Back Better plan has the solutions that we need. We knocked on doors for you to get you elected.
Okay, so there's a lot more of that. If you want to see the extended version of it, you can watch our show from yesterday. The danger in this, of course, is that if we allow citizens, be they legal or not, although if you're not legal, you're not a citizen, if we allow people that are in America to chase politicians into bathrooms and to follow them home and whatever else is coming or is happening right now, do you see why this could lead us to a very, very bad place? That whatever Republican politicians do, Democrat activists will show up for. Whatever Democrat politicians do, Republican activists will show up for. And we will end up in creating a situation that will start getting extremely dangerous. Like at some level, she was threatened there. But you know what? No mainstream people were offering her any defense yesterday. Yeah, the usual crazies online were offering her defense. And by the way, if that was AOC going to the bathroom and there were, say, MAGA supporters, Trump supporters following into the bathroom yelling at her, first off, not only would that be front page news everywhere, right? It would be nonstop, insurrection 2, they're coming. But I would speak out against it, obviously. I don't like AOC. I think she's an idiot. I think she's a bad actor. I think she's dumb. I think she's ridiculous. I think she's all of the worst things about our public discourse, and her ideas, whatever ideas are actually hers, are completely antithetical to everything that I've spent my life now trying to promote, right? But I would not be for activists chasing her into a bathroom or activists chasing her, stalking her at home or anything else. But the left, because they believe politics is everything, right? No God, no belief, but you end up believing in something, and they believe that politics is everything. So you're allowed to do whatever you want to get to those ends. So not only did that happen yesterday, but then Kyrsten Sinema got on an airplane, and you're not going to believe it, but an activist was there as well.
Senator, hello, how are you? You good? Sorry, I'm Katina. I don't know if you remember me. I just want to know if you can commit, as my senator, if you can commit to passing a reconciliation that could provide a pathway to citizenship for immigrants. We have been waiting for this for too long, and I just need to know if you can commit to passing a budget reconciliation that would include immigration and citizenship for people to be protected, like me and many others. Can you commit to that, Senator? I'm just asking a simple question. I'm being vulnerable right now to you. My dad passed away. I know, but my dad passed away. My dad passed away last year, and we didn't get to reunite with my family. I don't want to disturb you, but at the same time, I just want to see if I can get a commitment from you.
I don't want to disturb you, but I just want to get a commitment that you'll do what I want as we're on a plane right now, and we're not going to socially distance, and I'm going to get my head this close to you and everything else. Can I be very clear? This is why I now fly first class, because of the curtain. That curtain, people can't get through the curtain. They see the curtain, they don't know what's happening on the other side of the curtain. They wonder, they know there's a cleaner bathroom up there. They suspect that it's cleaner. It's got to be cleaner than what's going on in the back of the plane, but they fear the curtain. They don't want to touch the curtain. They don't want to move around the curtain, and then someone will yell at them. You can't come up here. That's the bathroom for these people. So Sinema, yeah, I guess she's a woman of the people. It looks like she was sitting in coach and not on the other side. But Kyrsten, if you watch the show, I would highly recommend first or business class, because the curtain, it's an iron curtain, and it'll keep them out. Do you understand, Sinema? Anyway, the point of this is that we are now saying, sort of in society, you can approach these people at any moment, you can guilt them. I mean, that girl, it doesn't even matter what she was saying, but she's such a victim, and if you don't do what I want, if you don't spend those $3.5 trillion, then this won't happen, XYZ won't happen that I want to happen, you're gonna do this to illegal immigrants or whatever. It's like, you know what? She was elected, Kyrsten Sinema. She's allowed to make decisions, and you're allowed to like them or not like them, but I'm telling you guys, what is happening right now with the tacit approval from mainstream media, because they won't just call this out, is going to lead to something very dangerous. Much like when all those activists showed up at Tucker Carlson's house. Remember that? And his wife and his 2 children had to hide. They showed up at his house outside of DC. Tucker ended up leaving his house. He no longer lives there. Or in the same case, when Mayor Ted Wheeler, lefty nutbag Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler, who destroyed Portland with his crazy lefty policies, well, then activists showed up at his house because he wasn't even left enough for them. And you know what he did? He had to move out of his apartment complex. Well, when will it be that they'll just punch someone in the head? Perhaps someone in a gorilla mask might throw an egg at a California gubernatorial candidate, something crazy like that. Then it continued when she actually landed. Here's some video from the airport.
I'm just trying to get an explanation with the Americans right now. You can do the right thing. All I want to know is what the specific things are better. You're looking at, you know, that you're part of the negotiations. My home is worked really hard to negotiate. So I just wanted to ask, what are the things that you...
The irony, as we finish up this segment, because you know I like to give you a silver lining, is that if you think that these activists have in any way influenced Kyrsten Sinema, that she'll be like, you know what, I was harassed enough. When they came up to me on the plane, and they came up to me in the bathroom, and they came up to me in the terminal, I finally thought about it, and these activists are right. And I will sign that bill that I think makes no sense, and I'll do what they want. Now, I understand there's an inclination to do that, right? Like there absolutely is, and I think we see a lot of this in public discourse right now. This is what sort of cancel culture and the outrage mob is. You pressure someone enough with enough hate online, or showing up to their house, or on a plane, or making it miserable when they're at, going out to eat, which we played the video yesterday, the Maxine Waters video, I think we did, right? Or did we not play it on the show? I put it on Twitter. You all know that Maxine Waters video. We'll pull it up tomorrow because it's a perfect example of this. At the peak of the riots, the BLM stuff and the Antifa stuff, where she was screaming about get in their face. And if they're out to eat, show them. Well, this is what the Democrats want. They are telling you exactly what they want. And remember, if it was Republicans doing any of these things, we'd be in an impeachment, we'd be being told that white supremacy is everywhere, and all of the other crazy nonsense. So the silver lining is I don't think this will push Kyrsten Sinema. I understand the inclination to be like, oh, I just want this to go away. I'll sign the freaking bill. But I sense she's realizing how rabid the base is. And this rabid, activist, genderless base that the Democratic Party has is now in complete control. In complete control, except that there are 2 Democrats who are trying to stand for something somewhat sane.